What's up everybody, and welcome to another week of Fallout 4 Mods Weekly. This week was actually the conclusion to the really popular Nvidia contest where you can make a mod for Fallout 4 and win some cash prizes, so we did get a lot of really cool and unique mods. I also made some slight changes in the way I film and edit this series, so if you watched previous weeks, I'd love to hear some constructive criticism or feedback based on the new format. Last but not least, I actually made a t-shirt, so if you'd be interested in something like that, click in the description or in the link in the top right corner. But with that, let's get right into the mods. Do you feel like all the weapon mods are either too modern, too futuristic, or too overpowered? Well then the M1918 BAR is for you. This weapon may sound familiar, and that's because the mod author decided to rework the whole weapon mod, almost building it from the ground up. We got much higher quality textures, a lot of really cool customizability options, and some really good sounds. I think the different barrel mods are where this mod really shines. They all feel really unique and well done. But looking nice is something a lot of other mods do. Where this mod really stands out is in its balancing and implementation into the game. The weapon in my opinion is most comparable to that of a combat rifle, and if you look at the stats of the two, the Browning automatic rifle does slightly more damage, but in an appropriate way. The BAR fires a .308 round, which would do more damage in real life, and as such, in the game, it tends to do about 10 to 15 more damage than the combat rifle. On top of that, it naturally spawns. It'll pop up on enemies, which a lot of other mods do, but it'll also pop up in vendors, as well as it naturally spawns in two specific locations on the map. All that being said, this isn't the perfect weapon mod. There are a few animation glitches while reloading, which tons of mods have nowadays, and the bipod was having some issues being off of the barrel if you chose the sawed-off option. Finally, this might be getting a little nitpicky, but I'd really love it if the different ammo types had different noises. So you could change between a .308, a 5.56, and a 5mm round, but they all sound identical. If you switch between single shot or fully automatic, you get some different sounds, but what I'd love to see is some sound changes for the different ammo options. That would really set this mod apart and put it on a level of its own. Do you miss the 50s? Has Fallout 4 given you a longing for some real music? Well, today I have a solution for all of your problems, and that is Alien Elvis. Alien Elvis is a brand new companion mod for Fallout 4. As you can see, the model is done fantastically. It captures the look of Elvis but places it on an alien body, and it honestly is just really funny. That being said, unfortunately the lips of the alien models don't work, so this Elvis simply communicates telepathically, telling you all of his witty jokes and comments as you travel along. And that's really what takes this mod to the next level. You can't have an Elvis companion without the commentary, and this companion is fully voiced, and trust me, he has a lot of things to say.
Only those lights got a little too bright, and the next thing I know, I'm surrounded by little guys.
These comments range from sex jokes to actual full-out singing. All this also does come with a command module, and basically what this allows you to do is change how far back he follows you, as well as if he should be invincible or not. This is just a really nice touch to have to the mod because, you know, maybe at one point you're going to be done with Elvis and want to put him down. My best experience with this mod was in combat, him making funny jokes and snide remarks as we take on Hancock and his crew was extremely satisfying and all around just a lot of fun. More than anything else, this mod's an experience. Having Elvis around with me on different adventures was really cool. He did weird stuff and always said different things. This companion has over 2,000 lines of dialogue, so there will consistently be new things for him to say. This is without a doubt one of the most unique companion mods out there right now. Do you feel like the default Fallout 4 HUD is intrusive or just maybe really ugly? I actually do. I hate the default HUD and I turn it off whenever possible. You can tell in some of my other videos I try and leave the HUD off as long as possible, but that affects some other aspects of the game that I'm trying to display. Well, now there's a mod to fix that. Immersive HUD Lite basically allows you to toggle when certain aspects of your HUD will come on or just leave them off forever. All this can be done with a holotape, and basically what you do is set different triggers for when things will come on. So for example, if I want my HUD to come on while I'm sneaking, then when I start sneaking, the whole HUD will come on. One of the more practical applications is probably in combat, so I set it so when enemies start attacking me, my HUD will come back on and allow me to kind of see where my health is and stuff like that. There's also some more specific settings, like when your health bar will pop up. For example, you could set it so your health bar will stay on your screen if it's under 50%. This is basically basically just reminding you, hey, go heal yourself. There's also an entirely separate menu for the compass, so you can set the compass to only come on when you're sneaking, but the rest of your HUD won't come on. This is actually really useful, especially when trying to figure out where enemies are around you, and you could definitely tell Gopher, who made this mod, he's also a YouTuber, it feels like it's made by someone that is using his mods. He's not just making them for other people to use, but he kind of saw, okay, this could be useful here, and this could be useful there. Well, now you might be asking yourself, where does the Lite version come in? So that's actually probably the coolest part about this mod. Gopher, realizing that console mods are going to be such a big deal, actually made this Lite version of the Immersive HUD. The regular Immersive HUD isn't out yet, but it does require Fallout 4 script extender. Obviously, you can't get Fallout 4 script extender on consoles, so what he did was kind of make this version in the creation kit and for Fallout 4 alone, not requiring any additional dependencies. As a result of this decision, some of the functionality had to be removed, and there's also a glitch here or there. For example, when you zoom in, your HUD will pop up no matter what. I had it disabled, but again, this isn't really a big deal to me because that sacrifice seems like a huge upside to it compared to the downside. This is definitely one of those mods that I'm going to be playing a lot with in the future, so I definitely recommend you guys check it out as well. Did you miss the sniper rifle from previous Fallout games? Your trusted companion that admittedly dealt a pretty powerful punch? Well, I did. So today we're going to check out the DKS-501 sniper rifle. This sniper rifle was dubbed just sniper rifle in previous games. It very rarely actually had its name listed. When we see weapon mods that are just bringing in weapons from previous games, they're typically not that well done. They're not really original and the inspiration just isn't so much there. That's not this weapon mod at all. The texture of the model of this weapon fit in amazingly. I know the mod author was going for this and he totally hit the nail on the head. I would have never guessed it wasn't in the vanilla game if you didn't tell me. Probably because I never played through Fallout 4, but still, you get the idea. There are a lot of customizability options. This includes all of the customizability options from previous Fallout games. And what I mean by that is you can recreate the sniper rifle from previous Fallout games with this rifle. So it has the exact attachments, the exact barrels, the exact stocks, everything. So if you want to live up the Fallout 1 days with your DKS sniper, you could do that. But it doesn't stop there. It actually has a lot of the Fallout 4 parts as well. You could have no sight attachments, you could have some of the pipe pistol attachments on this to make it look rugged or kind of just thrown together. The gun's also really well balanced. It'll spawn naturally on other people, but you also have different ammo types that aren't overpowered or underpowered. You can change between .38, .308, and 50 cal, and this is huge for me. All of them have their own unique sounds, so when you change ammo types, the gun will sound differently. Each of the different ammos give the gun its own feel. This range from a 50 caliber sawed-off shotgun-esque thing to a .38 kind of just like rat rifle for shooting at some smaller targets, all the way to a .308 long-range sniper with some night vision optics. And yes, I probably should have used 50 caliber for long range, not shotgun. But still, I literally don't have a single complaint about this mod. I think this is the perfect weapon mod and people should take inspiration from it. It sounds good, it looks good, and it just works. There's a lot of customizability options and you could really make it your own. It's not just weapon mods like, okay, here's 3 different scopes. You can really change the way this weapon functions and the feel of it in combat. I feel like this is a goal a lot of other mods miss, but the DKS-501 does it perfectly. And that is it. I know this video might be a little bit shorter, or maybe not shorter, but have less mods than a typical Mods Weekly, but I am trying a little bit different of a format. Let me know what you thought about that in the comments down below. No, seriously, please let me know. I want feedback, please. But yes, so there is one more thing I do want to talk about, and that is mod bounties. So I did just make a video about this standalone, but what are mod bounties? Basically, there's a lot of mods for Fallout 4, and it's really hard for me to keep up with them all. So at the end of Mods Weekly from now on, I'm going to be giving away a $10 Steam gift card, or $10 in your PayPal account, whatever, $10 in some way, shape, or form. And the way you're going to get that is by DMing me mods on Twitter. So basically what I'm asking you guys to do is just on Twitter send me a message, be like, hey, Modern Firearms got a cool update, you should check it out. That's it. Then you'll be entered in the contest, and yeah, so hopefully we'll have these every week. A lot of you guys have already been sending me mods, and I'm going to definitely make some videos on some of those later today. I just wanted to finish up this really late Mods Weekly. This next one should be a bit better, and it should have a full 8 mods, but yeah, so My Twitter is in the description down below if you're wondering about that. And yeah, just it doesn't have to be, I don't have to make a video on the mod, just any mod and you'll be entered in the contest. So as always, I thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, I try to up the production quality a little bit. That's why there's only 4 mods. And yeah, if you're interested, definitely check out that t-shirt. But as always, I thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.